Coach, did you have captains? Did you have a leadership group that you talked to kind of stay connected with the team? Was that part of the system?
Yes, I let the players vote on captains. I wanted to know who their leaders were. Now, I tried to listen to everybody, and I had a senior group, and my door was always open. And I think over the years, people felt very good about communicating with me. But I really wanted to know who the players thought were their leaders. And then I could talk to them and get things straight.
You talked about the influence of your Pittsburgh experience. I can't help to think about the influence of your parents. Your dad was a science professor. Your mom was a Shakespeare teacher at your high school. Just talk about the impact they had on your lives.
They were tremendous, Jason. And I grew up in a home that they were both athletes. They were both teachers. They loved their students. And it's funny because I can remember my dad, his philosophy was for my mom and he to help their students earn A's, not to give A's, but to help their students earn A's. And he used to talk about that all the time. And I still get letters from people who had my parents in school and say, hey, your dad opened up the laboratory at night for me when I wasn't getting it. He came down and met me. Your mom did this and she went to bat for me. And it's amazing, but they were really thinking, helping their students as much as they could. Well, that translated over to me. And the other thing that translated over to me was that faith and that belief that you can do it. My dad used to say, don't let anybody define you. You decide what you want to do and you carry it out. And my mom was, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Well, all of this is coming to me. And when my dad used to say, don't let anybody define you. Whenever I would complain, he would say two things to me. He would say, he'd just sit there and listen. And he'd say, okay, I got it, but what are you going to do to make it better? I'm like, Dad, what about, they didn't put me in. Don't you feel bad? Well, how are you going to get them to put you in tomorrow?
Yeah,
are you going to practice? What are you going to do to make it better? And then sometimes he would say, well, they might not want you to fly, so you might have to teach yourself. And I got the message, okay, don't complain, just get the job done, work harder. If you have to go the extra mile, go. My siblings and I never knew what that meant until my dad's funeral. We go to the funeral and people are talking about him and giving their remembrances. His best friend got up and said, well, yeah, one of our best memories in life was when Will Dungy went in the Tuskegee Airmen. And my brothers and sisters looked at each other, said, that's what that meant. He never talked about it, but he was one of those. Yeah, he never told us he was there. He told us he was in the service. That was it. But that was, hey, we're going to go in and we don't care that they say we can't be in this regiment or whatever. We're going to learn, teach ourselves how to fly, and we're going to go represent, fight the country and be great at it. No excuses, no explanation.
That's incredible. I knew it was a Tuskegee Airman, but I didn't know that you didn't know it.
We did not know until his funeral. And after that it just made so much sense that, hey, don't take any excuses. Go get the job done.
Yeah. Go teach yourself how to fly. That's incredible.